Hello guys, my name is DAFFA and I will tell all of you guys about my experience being a freshman in a college. Being a freshman in a college is one of the strangest experiences that I have never felt before. How not? Being a student on a campus that I have never even seen at all. Even the introduction week activity, which should be the most fun activity for a new student, this year must be carried out online. As a freshman in the middle of the pandemic, I tried hard to make a new friend. The presence of PKKMB or the introduction week of the college helped me a lot making friends even though it was conducted online. Plus, my college friends who were very humble also participate in helping me build a relationship with my friends on campus. There are many difficulties that I have when undergoing online classes, especially in subjects that require calculation like business statistics and economics. Online classes have definitely made school a lot of harder for me. I feel a lot lazier since I don't have to get up every day and attend a class. I always interact with my teacher in high school, but this year I did not even establish any relationship with the lecturer. In addition, I tend to ask questions frequently and now I find it difficult to ask questions because the online period that I feel. Although the teacher does have office hour, by then I feel that I have solved the problem. I raised the previous 2 days and worked hard to solve this problem. Lucky for me to have a lot of good friends who want me to help in understanding every course there is. We even do assignment together and share knowledge with each person. In general, universities are different as freshmen in 2020. When I tried to make most of it, it was far from normal. I had a nice day, but I don't seem to have an experience of a college, especially the experience of being a freshman.
Hello everybody, my name is GABRIELLA and right now I'm going to share to you my first week experience as a freshman in Telkom University. Becoming a freshman in college is one of the biggest transitions that a young adult will ever make. Although this year's tuition is very different from the year before because of the COVID-19 pandemic, I could still feel the differences in college and high school. Now that I have completed my freshman year, I have some more insights on the differences of college and high school, and I have also learned some things along the way, even only with the online class that I'm currently having. First week of online learning in college feels a little bit weird and new to me. Seeing new faces and doesn't know how to get along with everybody via online, and the new online learning system that I've never had before, having to study through a video call app, is all new to me. Even so, I maintain to adapt to the situation and try to keep on getting better day by day. After the first week of being a freshman, I learned many things such as the differences of college. The biggest and sometimes most overwhelming differences in college life is that you are responsible for your own education. Sure, you should also be responsible in high school. However, college is a whole nother level. One doesn't necessarily have to get a college degree, but it is ultimately for your decision to attend school, get a job, or have a gap year. Instead of your parents, older peers, or teacher telling you to finish your high school or pay attention to your education, it is you that have to motivate yourself to get a degree. Starting from the self-enrollment to start a course until the proactive way when paying tuition, it's not something that you can just blow off. If you want to take classes, then you have to pay. Another major difference is that you are more free to do whatever you want. Sure, you can get away with skipping classes more easily in college, but if you do miss it, then you miss out on important information and lecture notes. All in all, with more freedom comes more responsibility, since your own choices will impact your experience. What I learned in general is that I feel like I've learned so much as a freshman. The topics of the courses are so much interesting than it was in high school. Moreover, I learned that joining a club or organization is so important and also a way to expand your circle, make new friends, and feel like you're really a part of your college. In joining a club or study group, you meet so many interesting and diverse people that you never thought you would be friends with. However, it is nice to have that little change. That's it from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is RIZKHOFIQ, and today I would like to share to all of you guys about my experience being a freshman during the pandemic year. Although it's a weird experience, I wanted more of the college experience rather than sitting at home feeling like it was high school part 2. I found it difficult to make friends in a place where classes and activity were primarily held virtually. The first 5 or 6 weeks, I was just sitting on my room, logging onto classes and doing homework. It was difficult mentally. Never imagined I would be living at home, taking college classes in my childhood bedroom. This year was supposed to be filled with late-night group study session and greasy dining hall food. Instead, the semester has been an exploration in finding the motivation to complete assignment. I'm approaching this year with cautious optimism. On one side, it is going to be very different experience from high school that I think I will enjoy. However, I have no idea on what aspect of college life will not occur because of the coronavirus. It is still a college year, so I'm thrilled that I even get to be at school as opposed to being at home. But I don't know how different it will be from a normal college year, which worry me slightly. I hope to be able to attend classes and make new friends like a normal year. Hopefully, I'll even make more due to kids being on campus as opposed to abroad. I really hope to be able to participate in many activities Telkom has offered and meet all sorts of people. My biggest fear is that the second wave of the virus will be enough to close the college, which would honestly make this year terrible. It is one thing to have my senior trip, prom, and graduation cancelled due to the virus. But if the college gets cancelled too and will not have an offline session in the following year, I'll be very upset.
As an incoming college freshman, I imagine Telkom University will be fun and exciting and safe place to be. I hope that this campus community will be welcoming and give a bonus. I was looking forward to the whole campus life and finding where my classes were, meeting new people, meet the professor, and wandering around the campus. Due to the pandemic, my college dream has a different than reality. Unlike previous freshmen, I start the first college semester at home, starting at an unfriendly computer screen, waiting for the professor to lecture within the pixel confines of Zoom. I think I'm missing out on actually meeting new people and having the college experience. This is definitely not the same. I had some issues which made myself late joining the online session because I mistaken read the information. This is also makes me not only late for the online class, but I also didn't join PKKMB, which was mandatory for all of the freshmen. In the first week college, I had some struggle getting to know other students from my class. The online learning system make it much harder to get along with people and make friends. I was quite confused when everyone in the online session already seems to get along with each other pretty well. I got a problem with the LMS since I didn't quite understand about the system and how it works yet. I seem to run out of hopes even though my sister is in the same university as me. I was initially really excited to explore places near my campus, but now I am less excited. I know my semester will be a lot of fun, but the looming effect of the pandemic make it kinda hard to fully enjoy. I think that social interaction are what make a college has an incredible experience. But with this pandemic, those face-to-face interaction will definitely be lacking. So, even though our academic education will mostly be on par with expectation, the loss of that social aspect is a letdown. Even with all the struggle on the first few days, the next day kept on getting easier. I was finally able to gain some new friends and get to know their interesting stories. I also maintained to be more fluent in operating LMS system, and I finally adapt and got used to the system day by day.